Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
Going pretty good. One day you're going to say that without
radio voice.
I like my voice. Y'all need to stop.
No, hey, that's nothing wrong with your voice.
I like the way it intro. It's very, it gets the people going.
It's the music. That's cool.
It's just, you kind of laugh or smile halfway because
I'm just excited.
No, I think you're waiting for one of us to do something.
To say something. Yeah, actually, you know that too.
I'm
that too.
intentionally trying not to look at you.
Is that why you look at you're looking away?
That's why every week I'm like, this fucker's not even paying attention to us every week.
That's what it means.
We don't look at you anymore.
Well, I don't want to look at him because that's what's going to happen. And then if me and you look at each other, we'll laugh.
I mean, this week I'll get it done. I just like,
Oh, it's good.
It comes
Whatever happened to bringing like something different?
I just
That lasted for like 2 weeks.
I can't think of anything now. You know
Leave
what?
it alone. Wait,
You can't be saying you're gonna do shit and then not
it's because I don't know what to say. What, like this week I was gonna be like, I went to Blair. Welcome to. No, but this is our Halloween episode. We're recording. I should release.
I think you said that last week, no?
No. Last week was just a normal one. No, but this one's
gonna. You should be getting this on the 28th.
So
the last one before Halloween. Halloween's on a Monday.
It's on Monday, but everybody celebrates Halloween on the weekend,
except for the little kids.
Yeah, except for what it's really for.
What is it really for? Anybody know the history of Halloween?
Isn't it like money?
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm sure candy corporations got together.
Yeah, I mean, like the candy corporations, and then like
how it could sell more money.
Yeah, what, Halloween? Let's make it spooky and make it a theme, and take people's monies with costumes and unnecessary parties at every bar.
No. There's nothing unnecessary about the parties.
You're right.
Parties are the best thing.
Yeah.
Those are the best parties.
On Halloween,
I feel like you get to be somebody else. Well,
that's true.
You are somebody else, but people can't see your face. You can.
That's if you mask up. Yeah, you're right. Walk in as Jason or something. Be an actual serial killer.
Even just dressing up, like you just feel like you have to act different. Or
that's true.
I don't know. It's just that's how I was.
I mean, when was the last time you dressed up?
Long time ago.
Really?
What was it?
It's
been a while.
You not come to our Halloween parties usually? I don't remember.
I mean, yeah, but it's been a while.
Well, we have one every year.
No, you don't.
You didn't have one last year.
I invite you every year.
Apparently, yeah.
The year before.
Last year, yeah, we did.
Where?
Oh, no, not last year. 21. No,
or
we had one in 2020, yeah. 2020, we had a...
Where?
At David's house. We had because we didn't have a Halloween party on 19 because we were going to have a not Halloween couples custom Valentine's Day party. So we had it in February.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was actually quite fun.
It was kind of confusing, but yeah.
Yeah. So we had a costume party in February.
Oh, I didn't go to that.
Yeah, but so the last time you dressed up was a long time ago. What was it?
It's been a while.
What did you dress up as? A vampire? An astronaut?
I don't remember.
Really?
Okay. Oh, what was one costume you ever dressed up as?
The one I do remember was at Richie's house. This was his old house.
Uh-huh.
And I was long-haired Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was pretty good.
That sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. I don't need to say it, but sounds pretty good.
And Fernie showed up as I think he showed up as regular Forrest Gump.
As a regular Forrest Gump.
With the khakis?
Yeah, with the hat and the khakis. Yep.
Wait, as the long-haired one, wasn't he like a little bit chubby? Or am I just thinking of like Thor?
He was running.
He looked chubby because he had a beard, but...
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was right. What about you?
What? The last time
last time because I'm guessing last year, right?
I guess it was.
Or what's your costume for this year? You must have something already planned.
I'm going to tell you. You got to wait to see it.
Oh, I'll give you that. Okay. It's a day before. I mean, people are going to listen to it the day before you dress up. All right, that's fine. Cool. Last year's.
I'm not going to ruin it. I don't remember last year's.
It's funny.
We didn't have one last year.
It's funny how bad our memory is.
Yeah. I think the last one The last one I did. Dude, I have a terrible memory. So I was Michael Myers. I was Michael Myers. I think it might have been. That wasn't the last year we celebrated, though. It was the last one I remember, so it's probably the last one I enjoyed.
Michael.
I remember we were at we actually didn't have a party that time because I had like 2 years ago, the last Halloween party we had on Halloween. Our Halloween parties are adults only, and they are the costume is mandatory, so no costume you don't get in, right?
Yeah.
And I'm always one of the ones that organizes it. So a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, whenever it was, the last one we had, I was going to be Michael Myers, and I ordered the jumpsuit coveralls, and they came in and it didn't fit, and I don't remember being like, my weight fluctuates a lot, but I remember being that big that year. It just didn't fit. It was too small, or maybe I was just a fat fuck. I don't know. Either way, it was the day of. It came in like the day of, and I tried it on, and it didn't fit, and I didn't go to my own Halloween party. So
you just were you here,
I just stayed home that night.
All right.
Everybody was like, "Oh, just come on." I'm like, "No, it's a rule. Like, I'm not gonna go break my own rules."
I'm gonna break my own rule. Yeah, you could have done what I did yesterday.
What's that?
I threw just a sheet over myself, and
but that's lame.
You went to a party? You went to a party?
But I was a cowboy ghost.
So you put a hat over your sheet?
I put a hat and glasses over my sheet.
Oh my god,
that was the best.
This is why we don't invite you to the Halloween.
No, hold on.
Isn't there there's a movie like that?
That does sound familiar.
What do you mean? A cowboy ghost?
That costume sounds familiar.
Like just a hat and the glasses.
And the sheet, yeah.
I think it was like the best costume I think I've ever come up with. I came up with that. I think
not if there's a movie.
There was 2 years ago. Not if there's a movie. There's no movie. So 2 years ago, I think I had Priscilla make me into a scarecrow. Well, okay, exactly that, but actually, no, that's
it's actually better.
that's actually
I just looked it up online and one came up. That's pretty. Yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
So you probably didn't come up with it. You saw it somewhere and you stole it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I did actually.
I think a couple years before that, I was 11 from Stranger Things.
You were 11?
Yeah. What else have I done? One year, I was Doc Holliday from Tombstone.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, except got drunk, passed out at my friend's house. I wouldn't pass out, but I decided I needed to spend the night there because I wasn't going to drive home in that state.
Okay.
And then the following day, still in my costume.
You looked just like him when he was about to die.
Pretty much.
Exactly. You went through all stages of the movie.
He showed up that sober. He spent most of the movie drunk. He was always drinking, and then he died at the end. So the next morning, I got up in my costume and put my cowboy hat on, and all sweaty and hungover. And I was driving home, and I got T-boned. So cops showed up. People came over to help, and here's Doc Holliday with a plastic pistol come walking, tumbling out of a car. It was pretty funny.
I didn't know the story. What the hell? That's a good one.
That was a long time ago.
I mean, I'm glad you survived the T-bone. Doc Holliday scrambles out.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
what about you?
I've
Other than
just
your ghost, what else you got?
I had a scarecrow. I got my whole face put up with yarn, not yarn, but it was just patches. And then one year I painted I taped over my eyes, and then I don't know. It was just a weird costume, but painted my whole face white, and then I put X's on my eyes. I was like,
this is all the cop out costumes that people that don't put any thought, time, or effort into their costumes.
That was a lot of effort.
Do last minute and show up to your party, and you're like, I mean, if you weren't going to try, you could have just stayed.
There was a lot of effort I put into those costumes, and I show up at the party, and everybody's just in those regular basic little.
Yeah, because I get it. When we were young, we used to do the same
basic
shit.
Bitch.
Like when we first started having, because we've been having these Halloween parties for a while. When we first started doing it, we were all a lot younger, and everybody would go to fucking Spirit and buy a stupid costume and show up with whatever. Remember one time I was Jesus, and all your friends who were way younger than me showed up, and they were all wearing stupid Sesame Street stuff.
Yeah,
it was retarded. It was ridiculous.
Joe was Jesus and Yvette was a nun.
Yeah,
and everybody was just like, "What is this?"
Everybody else had dumb costumes. But we did take a great picture of the Last Supper. We reenacted the Last Supper.
Tony's was good, but
what was he?
I don't want to say it through these
airwaves.
Okay.
Different times.
Something we wouldn't get canceled
Tony, it's his birthday on the 28th. Shout out.
Tony.
T Money.
T Money.
Anyways,
I remember what it was. The last one, my last custom was Gru. For an official Halloween party. I had just shaved my head, so I was Gru.
Adrian is showing us a picture of his
long-haired Forrest Gump.
Yeah, long-haired Forrest Gump. Gru. Wait, who's? Oh, Gru.
Man, where's that jacket? Anyways.
Nah, but yeah. Okay, so you have this party coming up, and everything already set to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you send
I don't have my full
list?
costume yet. I did ask you for a good list of dance songs. I'm still waiting on.
You were talking to him because.
Yeah, I really was. But I figured.
I mean,
I didn't answer. I'm like,
it's because it depends. I don't know. Like good dance songs depends on the group.
Songs to dance to. Like it doesn't matter. It's whatever.
Well, yeah, I just don't know the group of the people that are put on show.
I'll say it's a very very diverse group of people that are going to be at this party. So we need all kinds of music that you would play at a party that would get people going and dancing. You know,
celebration. You know what? What's the first song I would always play, or that I think I would always play from now on to like start a party? And this is my own opinion, obviously.
The Safety Dance.
Oh, that's a great song. It's a great song. Nobody would dance to that. I mean, I would jam out to that. It's a really good song. It has the greatest beat ever. But no, what's that song called? September. By Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh my God, you're obsessed with that song.
No, it's not even that. It's just a good way to start the a dance.
That was
and I didn't think
last month.
I didn't think about it like that way as a song to start off with until the wedding, this year's wedding where my cousin Leo got married, and that was the first song we started dancing to. Well, I started dancing to. But
was that the first song they played?
No, it was like the second or third. I don't know.
When was that?
I think it was in June, May.
So it's just been your song since.
No, it's not even my song.
No, I'm not saying it's your song. You're just into it right now.
Yeah, I'm just into it. I mean, September came. Every time September comes around, you have to play it. But no, yeah. Oh, how was y'all's weekend? That's where we go to. I forgot that's where we go to.
We could have just kept going.
I
think we need to get away.
Tell
from
me
that.
you don't start. You right there. You just start the dance and you just walk out to the dance floor and be like.
What the hell sound? What sound is that?
You just gotta give it a sound. It's always this sound there. It's just a really good song.
It's not a bad song.
It's like it's the beat is like what is it called? Beat per minute or the rhythm is just like
I feel like
slow.
you listen to that every morning.
I should now. You know what? Now I am.
Just wake up to that song.
It's a good song. Let's wake up to.
When I was in, a little backstory. Like Leslie was in town. My daughter was in town one day. I don't know why. She was sleeping on the couch. And I wanted to wake her up, but I wanted to be nice about it. Adrian, could you quit burping when I'm talking? and then so I looked up like the best song to wake up to. And apparently it's like a thing that people search for because there were like 1 million results on Google.
What was the
But most of them, like a large majority of them named Lovely Day as the number one song to wake up to.
Lovely Day. Is that?
I'll give you a minute.
I feel like that's a song from like a show.
Lovely Day? I'm sure it's been on a show.
Lovely Day.
No, it's a Bill Withers song.
It's a what?
Bill Withers.
Yeah.
So it's been universally voted as the best song to wake up to. And if you listen to the lyrics, it makes a little bit of sense. But anyway, when I was in
Day.
yeah,
I know what it is.
When I wake up in the morning and whatever. When we were in Rwanda, every morning I would wake up and I took a speaker with me. And I went over there and I would turn that song on full blast to wake everybody up at 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning.
Like they would complain about it at first, and then like if I ever got up late, they're like, "Hey, I was waiting for the song." That's what I thought, motherfucker.
It's a good song.
When we came back, like it's a couple of weeks later, one of the guys that was over there with us, he texted me on a random Saturday. He's like, "Hey, he sent me a video, and he woke up all his kids with that song." He's like, "I'm doing it. This is a new thing." Like, all right.
What's it called?
Lovely Day.
Lovely Day.
What would be a song you wake up your family to? Like you'd wake up in the morning, blast that thing on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. This is Sunday.
It's just rude to wake people up on a Sunday morning.
It's not. When it's time to clean.
I've read somewhere, I don't remember where, but it's best to, and I've tried it, to wake up to music.
Mhm.
Like, it doesn't have to be blasted. It could just be, because anything really will wake you up if you're just in a dead silence, you know?
True.
And I've done it before with my kids. Like when I have to take them to school, because supposedly there's always issues waking them up.
Supposedly.
Except when you wake them up.
Except
And they
when I
wake up.
wake up. It's like, they wake up
Trust
by
me, I get you.
themselves,
Yeah.
get dressed. I'm like, I don't have to do anything. Like, you guys don't need an adult around here.
That's true.
So I'll wake up earlier and then I'll turn up some music and then they just start coming out. It's like, they don't get upset. Like, they're just like, you know, and then they just kind of wake up instead of, hey,
You know what?
get out. Get the fuck out. We got 5 minutes. Let's go.
What's that? Army song.
Reveille. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna wake up to Reveille.
Yes,
No, it's nice waking up to music. I don't do it because I would have to change the song every day because I couldn't wake up to the same song every day. That would get annoying to me, and I don't have the discipline.
Also, you do it like one day out of the week or something?
No, I never do it. I just either wake up or I set my alarm. But it is better when you wake up to, like, you wake up in a better mood. You're not pissed off about it, especially if it's a song you like. Like,
Yeah, but nobody does it to you.
It's
like,
annoying.
no, huh?
But nobody wakes you up
No,
with
obviously.
music.
No, that would be nice.
Everybody wakes me up
For my
with
birthday, if
breakfast.
somebody wants to wake me up with music and breakfast in bed, that'd be great. Just
That's
throwing
what I was
that
about
out
to
there, yeah.
say.
But the reaction I've gotten is good mood.
Okay.
So like they'll get them there. Like,
You know how you say you
whatever.
get? I've been like, whenever my parents were here in Arizona, from Arizona, whenever they lived here, my father would wake me up on Sunday mornings with, apparently he'd like to reenact or relive World War II. So le sube todo la tele, like the soundboard and everything, and all I hear is I'm like, okay, it's time to get up.
He was playing Metallica.
He was no.
Wasn't playing.
Not one, no.
He was playing a corrido or what?
No, I feel like that's how I'd wake up.
Oh.
I'd probably put on some cumbias or something. But I feel like the best song would be like, what's it? I think it's called "Good Day." Is it by Ice Cube?
Lovely Day?
No, not Lovely Day.
Oh, yeah. Or I don't wonder. Today was a good day. You know what song he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a good day. Down.
No. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
That's totally not how it goes. But I know what's
Nah.
What? That's exactly.
Then we're talking about different songs.
Yeah.
Gonna be a good day. Oh, that's not Ice Cube.
Oh, then that's not the song I'm thinking.
Yeah,
about.
no, they were thinking about
What are you
songs.
talking about?
It's the one with the little kids are singing it at the beginning.
Oh, Jesus.
Someone's screaming at their car right now.
Yeah.
It says
You know what
stop.
you're talking about?
It's not, it's going to be a good, or something like that.
No, it's not. Today was a good day.
Today was,
Jesus Christ, George, why do you do this?
It's
to
good
me,
day.
man?
It's Good Day by the Nappy Roots.
Good day by the what?
Nappy
song
Roots.
sucks.
Oh yeah, that one. That's
What?
not a good song.
I'm just
What?
kidding. I don't.
You know,
You
You know what
you
song I
the
listened to? With
Yeah, when I would listen to, I don't know names.
yeah, that
Oh,
one.
okay.
That, I mean,
I woke up this morning
yeah,
and I said,
it's gonna be a good day.
you know, instead of
Yeah,
waiting for a good day to happen,
You know
good-
what?
that's a good one to wake
It's
up.
a good
That's
day.
not a good. That's not a bad song to wake up to.
I just said,
All right, I'm gonna add this one to my list.
I'll give you that one.
So I have
Don't fuck it up.
Let's move on. Let's change
All right,
subjects.
fine,
You're
fine,
ahead right now.
fine. I was gonna show you my alarm, but never mind. It's different.
How many alarms do you have?
3.
How many times you hit snooze?
All the way until I have to go into work.
I try to not go over 2, typically.
You try.
Yeah.
But
Usually, if I hit it more than twice, I'm just like, I'll just get up when I get up. You know, it is what it is.
I need to try that where, you know, you put it far away. Have you ever tried
That
that?
actually works. Yeah, I do that sometimes. When
Does
I,
it
when I
though?
have to get up. No, yeah, like when I know I have to get up because sometimes I'll forget.
yeah,
But I got something to do at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'll snooze. But when I know I have to, I'll just put it. I'll charge it like far away, so I have to get up to turn it off. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'm up.
Yeah,
I feel
right,
like
yeah.
I feel like I'd have to put mine in the living room or something.
Because I'm not that person that like falls right back to sleep. Even when I hit snooze, I really just laying there resting
Yeah,
because I cannot
waiting.
falling asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
You're waiting for
you
it to
snooze
go
it
off
for
again.
5 minutes, and 3 minutes in, you're like, "Fuck, did he oversleep?" And you check, and you're like, "Oh no, I still got 2 minutes." And you're not falling asleep.
You know,
Yeah, it's fucking retarded. Yeah. And you're like,
just
my
get
other
up.
alarm is about to go off in 30 minutes.
my cousin's husband who lives with us now. He tells me, I don't know if it's true, but he's like, I only have one alarm. I'm like, okay, what's your alarm? He's like, I set it at 2. I was like, why at 2? He's like, because I wake up and I look at it. I was like, oh, I got 3 more hours to sleep. So I have to sleep.
Ivan?
Yes.
Yeah. He told me that too. And it's true.
How does he wake up?
I don't know. It's just his natural.
Well, I mean, he has probably an alarm.
I don't
for
know.
that. He said he has an alarm for 2 o'clock every day. So he wakes up at 2 and he's like, hell yeah, I got 3 hours.
That's actually a really
and
good
goes
feeling.
back to sleep.
It is
I
a good
get up in the middle of the night sometimes, and if I have to get up at 4:30 or 4:15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And if it's like 30 minutes till, I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna be asleep by the time my alarm goes off.
That's
It's
true.
gonna take me forever. But if I still got 3 hours, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I've done that too, where you feel like you've been fucking asleep forever.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
it's like 12:30. Oh, shit.
Good night.
But he says he does that every day.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know.
Every day.
that's weird. I mean, okay. To change the subject, have we talked about our weekends?
No, Adrian just said we need to stop talking about our weekends.
No, I didn't say that. I thought it was going.
It's natural.
we were
Yeah,
going.
Let's be honest. We talk about our weekends because we don't know how to start the show. So
This is
we-
true.
That's-
It was a
very
good way to
true.
start the show. I mean, I still want to know what y'all did, though.
What did
I mean,
do?
I don't think it's a good way to start the show, but it was a good way to start the show.
But we had nothing else to talk about.
Okay.
What did we do this week?
But if you want to tell us what you did,
obviously
I
you
mean,
want to tell us what you did.
No,
this
I
week.
haven't. I have no idea what I did this weekend.
Well, then why would you bring it up?
I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up. See if y'all did.
You brought
just
the show to
killed
a
the
screeching halt.
fucking-
You got nothing.
What did I do this weekend?
Oh my god!
We're gonna wait now.
No, don't do that.
You better say
I feel
something
like I did
fucking
something
good because I
What
had
did I
some
do?
good shit following all that up.
Oh, we'll keep going then. I don't remember what I did this weekend.
This could be a minute, people.
Or honestly, I have the worst memory. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna.
I'll tell you what I did this weekend.
What'd you do?
I watched America lose. I watched the Yankees lose. I watched the 49ers lose. So I don't want to talk about my weekend. There, happy?
It's funny how for guys it's like, yeah, I'll talk about sports. So like that was my weekend because I mean, what do we do?
We watch sports.
Yeah,
Yeah, and my weekend was not good, so I don't want to talk about it.
It wasn't that eventful.
I went to a party. Now that I think about it, I went to a party. Yeah, and I had pan de muertos. I've never had that before. Well, I don't. Not that I remember, but
You probably had it. You just don't think.
Yeah.
I think
was
you're.
really-
I think you're focusing a lot on that this year because you're celebrating it.
okay. Yes, you're right. But like whenever they brought it up, I was like, "What is this? It's kind of weird." So I
It's
tried
just
to.
regular bread. They just call it pan de muertos.
It's like sugared bread going.
It's good. It's
It is really good. And actually, one of Priscilla's cousins works at a bakery, and she baked this. So her baking was really good.
cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go to her restaurant this Friday.
She has a restaurant too.
Well, she works at the restaurant. She's a baker, or she's something at the restaurant. I don't know.
Let's get all the facts.
I don't know,
before you
she's-
get called
Yeah,
out
no, you might
again.
disregard everything you said before this.
Gotta shout out the wrong
No,
restaurant.
no. I actually have the name of the restaurant.
You know what? No, we're not gonna do it.
Come on, I have the name of the
I'll
restaurant.
wait till I get the info from Priscilla, and then we'll layer it next episode. We'll
Talk
let
shit
people
next
know.
week.
Oh God, where is it? Oh, it's called Piatello.
Piatello.
Every time you come in with fake names, they're Italian. George, what?
There is right. Yeah. No, right.
What was the
Look-
last one? Cafecito?
Look at the bottom.
Zero?
Ciao,
No,
Cielo.
Ciao Sierra. The bottom one. See it?
Se llama Piatello. Okay.
All right. That's from the source.
Se llama Piatello.
Yeah. So I'll give you an update or a
A review?
review next episode. It's in Fort Worth though.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to that.
Yeah.
Oh, unless I go for lunch. It's close to where I work. I could do that.
Freaking Fort Worth. God, that's bad. It's horrible.
I know.
Yeah, but-
Work for
Westlake.
Yeah, but that's all I did. That was my weekend. I think. I feel like I did something else.
I spent a lot of time smoking meat this weekend.
Huh.
It turned out all right. Smoked way too much, so we're eating pulled pork for the next 2 months.
Is that what we're waiting
So
for this?
yeah, after this. We're eating pulled pork tacos or
I
sandwiches.
just had something. I
don't care. Everybody that comes to this house is eating pulled pork, whether they want to or not.
I had a whole ass meal.
Okay, was that wasn't your first time pulled pork?
Well, no, I did it last Tuesday too.
Well, yeah, was that your first time?
That was my first time.
Was that what we ate last time? That was what we ate last time.
Yeah.
Have you done brisket?
Mm-hmm. A couple of times. One successfully, once not so much. I don't do it enough to get good at it, so that's why I'm trying to do it more often. I like cooking. God damn it, Adrian.
That's what as you do.
Actually, you might be able to cut that one out because it was like...
Yeah, there was nothing going on.
Nothing going on. But no, I got to leave it in because we talked about it. So.
But yeah, that's my weekend. Your weekend?
It was uneventful.
Oh, it wasn't uneventful? God dang you guys. All right.
Are we going to do our 30 minutes of House of the Dragon?
30 minutes, you're completely right.
Our last one.
Yeah, for all the people that hate on us because they don't watch the show and they don't care, this is the last time, but it's going to be long.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's what he said.
This is the final for this year. For the season. Final episode dropped.
2024, man.
That is so
retarded.
I hope you're kidding.
I've heard people say, fuck this, I'm buying the book. I can't wait that long. I'm gonna fucking read.
They're driving people to read. That's how bad it is.
I mean, it's a good driver, right?
When I read that, I was like, I might do that too.
So for those who don't know, this will be a spoiler review, basically.
Well, you've had a chance to watch it.
Yes, you've had a chance.
Since you've got 5 days to watch it.
And you've listened to our episodes. Don't we have as many episodes as the show?
No, we have 12 out. They got 10. We start.
Okay, yeah, then we missed 2. Yeah. But so just for you to know, I thought it was pretty cool.
Any. Huh?
What did
I
miss?
Right, let's go.
So we all watched it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, who wants to start?
Go ahead. What was your favorite part of the episode? Your favorite scene?
Favorite scene? Apart from the last one, where she turns around whenever they tell her the news and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I think whenever is his name Jaceres? Yeah. The kid.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets off whenever he lands, and you see the big Vhagar. And like looking over the wall and was like, that was awesome. You know?
That it put into perspective just how massive he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I think that was a great, like, for me, takeoffs like starts of a season is easy just because you can support it with the second and third episode, right? But to finish it, the landing is really difficult, but they killed it in this episode. It was a good episode.
Was it what you expected?
I expected more, but...
Were you expecting action?
Yes.
See, I wasn't. I knew they were going to do that. Because there's no way they spent 9 episodes...
Yeah, just
setting it up just to like
settle it in the
settle it.
No, yeah, you're right. So it was, but I was expecting like the beginning of something.
Well, also because last episode they didn't go to the
King's Landing,
Dragonstone.
Oh, they didn't.
It all took place in King's Landing.
Yeah.
So I figured this episode would all take place in Dragonstone and like her finding out and her reaction to it. But so it was pretty much what I expected, except for
the baby.
Well, I knew somebody would die. Well, I thought I guessed somebody would die.
I didn't expect that one
because that's what's gonna whatever. But I did not like that.
I didn't expect the two babies to die.
Yeah.
That was,
so did she have a shitty week or what?
She had a horrible week.
Like I mean, your dad died. But do you see, the baby's coming. Oh fuck, the baby's dead. Oh, my husband's choking me. Oh, now my son's dead.
Basically, that's to sum up the week. That's to sum up the episode. Basically, no. It was really cool that scene whenever they're burning the baby and she's like at her lowest, and then they were like, "Oh, here's that."
That was cool.
That was cool. Yeah,
like Eric is like he's a stud. He's gonna be the star of the show from now on.
Eric,
the Knight. What's his name?
The Knight. Yeah.
Oh, the guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
His name's Eric, by the way.
Eric. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you, Eric.
Isn't he a twin?
Yeah, his brother's Eric.
Stayed back or what?
Well, they split. You see, a lot of people missed that on the last episode.
What do you mean?
When they were out, they were the ones that what's his name sent out looking for.
That's his twin.
They were looking for.
They sent both of them.
What was his his name? Aemon?
Aemon?
No, Aegon.
Aegon. They were out looking for Aegon, and the entire time they're looking for him, Eric is telling them what a shitty person Aegon is. And Arik is like, but he's our king. Like, we swore to protect him, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, but he's shitty. And they fight the whole time. And at the end, when
Sir Christian
is fighting Eric is just standing back watching. And then when they're done, he's like, fuck that, I'm out. He's the one that goes and lets out Rhaenys from her room.
Oh, yeah.
And leads her out of the city. Oh, that's him.
Now it clicked. So overall, it was a great episode. Do you know who that dragon is? The new one that they found, or that's
I don't remember his name, but he's
the new dragon that they found.
They didn't find them. He's just chilling there.
He was the. You know how the sister was always like, "There's a monster underneath this castle."
Oh, the one where
where's the Damon was
trying to. Yeah, that's the king. That's his grandpa's dragon.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's his brother's dragon.
No, that's his brother's. That's their grandpa's dragon.
Yeah, but it was passed down, wasn't it? But did King Viserys never take that dragon? He just kept it down there?
He had another dragon. That dragon just hasn't had a rider since the grandpa died. Oh. So he's the oldest. He's not the oldest. He's old.
He's like, yeah.
And he's big, but he doesn't have a rider.
That's so exciting. I don't know. I thought that scene was, it wasn't, but it was cool.
I thought it was Damon's.
To bring in no, it wasn't Damon's. Damon didn't have a dragon.
Damon's
he's got a backup
Damon's
dragon.
is like red or some shit.
He had a backup dragon?
He's like the second or third biggest.
He's got one of the badass dragons. But it's not as badass as the one he went and talked to. He's trying to get I think he's trying to claim it.
Yeah. I don't think he's as big as the other one.
No, the other one is the biggest dragon.
Okay, yeah.
Rhaegar is the biggest dragon.
I thought they were gonna be like, oh, this is the biggest dragon because nobody's seen him in years.
Pretty sure the other one was the smallest. I think it's
this is like a
tiny.
Okay,
like, come on, they could have made it a little bigger.
But that scene where they show the comparison of the two dragons, where he's flying right over him, is like, yeah, you're gonna die.
It's like a chicken, dude.
Yeah.
That thing was tiny.
The whole time went after the bite. So Aemon's dragon kills Jacaerys, the kid, right? And kills the dragon, eats it alive, basically. I was like, okay, he has to be dead, right? There's no way he's dead. Even if he lived, Jacaerys is like, you're falling to your death. So the whole scene after that, it's like he knew what he did and like, oh, you messed up. And so
he didn't mean to do it, but
he didn't mean to.
He knows the consequences.
He knows he fucked up.
You about to die.
Yeah.
Yes, but at the last scene where they tell her and then she turns around, is like, oh, like the whole episode, she's like telling people, was like, I want to be like my father. I'm gonna be for justice and peace. And the last scene is like, nah, F that. You all about to die. I take all. They have like 10 dragons now. Anyways, whoever is not watching this show needs to watch it. 10 out of 10. Do you think this first season was better than the first season of Game of Thrones?
No, but this show still does not compare to Game of Thrones.
Okay, no, hold on. First season alone. Don't add on the other stuff. What?
No.
What happened in the other shows? Season what
was the finale?
Look, let me. I'll give you a perfect example of why I think this show will not hold a candle to Game of Thrones.
Okay.
When shit happens, when Ned got beheaded, did you think that was going to happen?
No.
When the Red Wedding, I don't know how far along you are, but when the Red Wedding happened, nobody thought that was like.
See,
no matter how used you got to people dying in Game of Thrones, they always surprise. Like you never saw it coming. That's what
people were saying, that we weren't with these characters too long, so to be able to get attached to them. For example, because they changed age.
There's some truth to that. But the fact is, when this episode started, you knew Jacaerys was going to die.
I didn't see it that way
because this show's been really stupid about when they're highlighting. When they're highlighting a character in an episode that's like as a secondary character, and you haven't seen them in forever, and all of a sudden they're like the centerpiece of the episode. They're gonna die, or something's gonna happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell from the beginning, like he's complaining about not wanting Driftmark. Like who cares? That's nothing to do with what's happening in the last two episodes. They made it a point to have him in every scene in this episode. Like he's gonna die. Like it's dumb. The writing is nowhere near as.
They never made us like fall in love with him you know.
Yeah, right. They try to make you fall in love with him in one episode.
Yeah,
and it's not going to happen.
Well, the time skips didn't help. So,
wait, it still has time to get better, but it's not better than.
For sure, your question was about the first season, and no, like the season, nowhere near as good.
All right, I'll give you that. There was a lot more stuff in this season. I feel for me, I feel like this one beat for me the first season of Game of Thrones, but not a tall margin, just somewhat. So, to each their own. Yeah. So we have to wait till 2024.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Is that like real? Like real?
Yeah, it's
right.
Is it confirmed? Have you heard that from HBO?
I don't know. Not from HBO, but I've heard it from other sources. Yeah, and like there's other, I don't know, IGN, some other internet like technology or shows that I've confirmed that it's not till 2024. But
I thought seeing Baratheon family was cool.
That did look a lot like Robert.
Yeah,
he looked
talked like Robert. Like he had very much Robert.
I'm excited about seeing the Starks.
Yeah,
the Starks will be cool. See,
I was hoping they would get to that too, but
no, that's next stuff.
You know what I didn't like? You know how they're calling the Allisters the Greens, or not the Allisters, the Hightowers, the Greens. Why aren't they wearing green? I want them to wear green. Yeah. No, I mean, Aemon was wearing pure black.
Oh, well, he's
dark.
He's different.
He's more of...
more Targaryen than he is Hightower. Yeah.
And Aegon wasn't wearing... that's the theory that's his son. Anyways, Daemon's son. But Aegon was...
Daemon's son? I hadn't heard that one. That's interesting.
Come on, Daemon...
oh, no, they look identical.
Well, I
feel like they're making it...
But
why would they make it that way? You know what I mean?
What?
That they look sort of alike.
Oh, because all Targaryens look alike.
Yeah. Because they're all family.
I mean, even Viserys looked like that, but he was old.
Okay. And then Aegon didn't wear green. He wore black at the ceremony. That's what I saw.
And they do wear dark green, so I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. It's like an emerald green.
It's my eyes.
It's the green that Alicent was wearing when she walked into...
The dinner, the ceremony?
Like, almost like... I mean, I know that's great, but it's almost like that.
I guess what you mean.
Oh,
I feel like that
green.
Maybe a little
that is green. Yeah, that is green.
We're pointing at things in the room that y'all can't see. So,
we're legit pointing at things.
Pictures.
Some pictures. So yeah, that was our review. I liked it. I can't wait for the second one. They should really record this back to back to back. Like, or not record that. Yeah, film it back to back to back. Don't stop.
Breaks too. You're already trying to plan season 2 of this podcast. We're not even like.
I just feel like season 2 sounds cool. So what's gonna hold us?
Sequels are hard, so we're just gonna keep it one.
So what show is gonna keep us entertained until 2024?
I don't know. I got nothing.
I mean,
have come to Rex? I'm on the last episode right now.
It's gonna have to come up with good shit.
Have y'all seen Halloween Ends? Or first off, have you seen the first 2 Halloweens?
I've seen the first 10 Halloweens.
Okay, no, we're talking about the new ones.
No, I saw the first one.
The first one was where he escapes. And
yeah, I haven't seen Halloween.
This is Jason, right?
No,
Michael Myers. Sorry, Michael Myers.
I never got into Michael Myers.
Michael Myers and Jason are. I feel like they're the same. Not the same. Okay, because I know there's different backstories to it, but so Jason wears the ski mask.
Mm-hmm. The hockey mask.
Hockey mask. What's a ski mask? They don't have ski masks. Sorry. And then Michael Myers wears his mask.
Yeah.
Have they ever showed his face in any movie?
I don't think so.
Huh? I don't watch it enough. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. I never really I don't know. I just never watched it.
I don't know. Well, Halloween 1 and Halloween 2, the new ones, are...
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy the first one, so I made no effort to watch the second.
Did you watch the second one?
I don't think I watched the first one.
The second one was so dumb. The way the movie ends, where basically the whole town, the neighborhood jumps Michael Myers and kill him, and then
they jumped him.
They jumped him. There's like 15 people around just beating him, shooting him, and like hitting him with bats. I don't know, stabbing him and stuff. And so he's in the ground on the middle of a crosswalk, a street, right? So and the movie ends like that, but then it has an end credit scene where he He I don't know what he does. He grabs someone's leg, gets up, kills everybody, and then walks off.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
This is why I don't watch those movies anymore.
Come on, that made Michael Myers look so
Definitely
cool.
not gonna watch it now.
Nah.
I've been watching nothing but stupid horror movies all week. That's what I do.
I went into Netflix and tried to watch, and I'm like, I couldn't pick anything.
No, they're all dumb.
I
Like
couldn't pick anything.
How are they dumb though?
I'll send you a list of good horror movies. There's some good ones out there. But
Okay.
I've watched them also.
But what are your dumb movies that you watched that you say you're dumb?
I just watched. What the hell was it called?
Scream.
I think it was called Horror Trips or something like that.
Horror Trips.
Yeah. And I don't even I'll start watching them and then I'll start falling asleep. So it takes me like a week to watch one of them. But that one and I don't know. I'd have to look at the names. I forget because they're all dumb. But
Okay, what's one good one that you think was
that I've watched lately?
So
I watched one that I wouldn't like. If you might not like it. It's called Postmortem. You know what postmortem?
Never seen them.
You know what postmortem photography is?
No, I have no idea.
You know what postmortem means?
Is it like after you, like what you
Postmortem
do?
means after death. Literally.
Oh, after death.
Yeah. So postmortem photography. I don't know if did you ever watch The Others with Nicole Kidman?
No, but I think I know what you're talking about because
Postmortem photography is basically back in the day, the 1800s or whatever. People would take pictures with their loved ones or of their loved ones after they died, just to have memory, because nobody had pictures back then.
like
right?
stand them up or something.
Yeah, they would prop them up. Like photographers would walk around with stands and stuff that they would use to hold people
That's
in place
creepy.
or whatever.
Uh.
And there's a lot of pictures of actual moms holding their babies or just random families together with the people that the person that just died. And the movie's about this photographer that does that.
Yuck.
And it's, I think, Hungarian.
Chaos.
Hold on, I'm trying to look it up.
It's well, I mean, I was gonna say it was something like whenever you take a picture and you're taking pictures of a certain area to try to catch something.
So like all these pictures, people would hire photographers to take pictures of their family members after they died. So like that.
Oh,
the
God.
little girl's dead, but the mom wants a picture with her, so they would prop her up like that.
Oh my.
That's definitely not one of them. That's the Halloween thing, probably.
Yeah, it's Hope.
Like that little girl's dead.
There's
You know
no
what I
way.
mean?
What the fuck?
Like they used to do this all the time, and it was a thing.
This is.
I'm sorry, we're showing pictures.
Look this way. Is that guy pointing or like, hey, look this way?
So for those listening, we're looking at pictures of this post-mortem, and we're just looking at pictures where he just explained.
But anyway, the way the movie is done, it's a foreign film. It's probably low budget. Like I don't know any of the actors, obviously, and it's a foreign language film that's dubbed. You can't watch it in its original language, which really annoyed me because I hate dubbed movies. I prefer to read.
Yeah. So in the original,
yeah, whatever. Anyway, but I think the premise was really good, and if it was done by like a Blumhouse or something production, it would be a lot better. But I thought it wasn't bad, and it's called
Blumhouse.
So
the one that did the Blair Witch Project.
What about it?
Yeah, no, they're the ones that did. Blumhouse is the one that did. And actually, this is how he started the company with the money he got from
Paranormal.
Yeah,
I hated this.
Paranormal Activity was good.
The first one was good. After that,
the second one wasn't bad.
Second one
maybe
was
one
good.
or two weren't bad, but the first one was really good.
Yeah.
I watched that with my
Like,
kids. That was good.
You feel like it was the first movie and you think, oh my God, this is real. Or there was somewhat realness.
It was, because even though it wasn't the first found footage films, like obviously Blair Witch was the one that started that trend. I felt like it was the one that did it right, where it was like haunted house, supernatural stuff that you can see on camera, but it doesn't look fake, and it makes it look real. The fact that it's like surveillance camera, and like they're sleeping and stuff's happening, that was pretty cool.
You know, they tell you never to record yourself while you're sleeping.
Why?
Because I don't know if it's because you're tracking.
Might catch something good.
No, you might capture something you don't want to see. So people say it's like you're attracting like the paranormal.
You're open to it while you sleep, I guess.
What do you mean? Like I'm open to it?
Like subconsciously, you're not. Yeah.
It's
I feel like when you're awake, and because you've been told that all these things don't exist or whatever, you're consciously blocking out anything that you might see or hear or feel that is not
how they say it for Mexicans. Did you see anything? No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. What was that?
I'm just remembering the movie. That's just.
Did you hear that sound?
Good.
No, you know.
When he's recording in the bedroom,
and the sheets get pulled off,
or like the guy will walk in, walk out.
Oh, well, as he was like sleepwalking on the paranormal.
No, when the whatever it was, what was it? Devil?
It was supposed to be a demon.
Demon? Okay.
Yeah, not the devil, but like a demon.
We'll walk in and walk out. That shows.
See,
door slamming.
It was really well done. Yeah, that movie is really well done. The other one I would say for me is what's that one where with the clapping? Where it's not Insidious
or it's in the Insidious universe.
It's the first one, I think.
Is it? Jesus.
I know which one you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about, the scene where she
Conjuring.
The Conjuring, yeah.
The Conjuring series.
Yeah, that was okay.
It was really
good. Like Conjuring was good. Insidious was good. Like those movies were.
Yeah, I don't get scared. There's never been a movie that scared me except for that one. That one, I don't know. It was really well done. That one was really well done.
The Emily Rose one, I liked.
It didn't suck. It was one of the because there's a lot of Exorcist movies. It's one of the better ones. The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Well, the new one or the old one? There's only one. Oh, there is only one. Never mind.
But you got any scary movies? Any scary
I was gonna
stories?
say no. Hold on. Before we get to the scary stories, I don't. Would you consider the Human Centipede a scary movie?
No.
That's
right here with snakes on a plane.
Wait. Snakes on a plane isn't good?
I've actually never watched that because it just sounds dumb.
I mean, I only know
it's right here where movies I'm not gonna watch.
No, come on. The Samuel L. Jackson has one liner that's really good. I get these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I don't know. It's a really good line. But anyways, also real quick, now that we're talking about scary movies, real quick before the stories. There's this movie I want to recommend y'all to watch, at least at the first 30 minutes. It's called Rubber. It's about a tire that kills people. And while the tire's killing people, there's an audience like.
So how was your weekend, Nigga?
There's an audience watching the tire. It was really funny. It's just really hilarious. I don't know how I watched this movie, but one night me and my cousins were just chilling and we saw Rubber. We're like, hey, let's put it on. It's literally a tire killing people, and there's an audience like just sitting.
The whole thing.
Yes, we watched the whole thing. It was interesting.
How does this tire kill people?
Telekinesis or something. I don't know.
I thought maybe like it's on a truck and then it just kind of rolls off and hits somebody.
The tire will stand.
That happens.
I know what you're talking about. The tire's like literally just standing there. It'll look at someone and starts like vibrating, and then the other person just explodes.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Hell no! All right.
Anyway,
speaking of tires,
scary stories.
This video, I was on Reddit and what's it called?
Oh, you went into Reddit.
I think the subreddit's never tell me the odds or something. Anyway, there's this tire that falls off a truck or it rolls off a truck, and it's this dude and he gets smacked by it, like whacked, knocks him out. And the tire, like, he just happens to be going down a hill into a tunnel that goes uphill.
Yeah.
No.
So he gets knocked out, he gets up, picks up his bike, he's like on the side of the road, like, what the fuck happened to me? He leans over, and the next thing you know, the tire's rolling back downhill. He's leaning over, it whacks him again.
Fuck. And it's a big, I think I've seen it. It's a big ass tire.
I'm like, damn. I felt bad for that dude.
Oh,
yeah. If he didn't die for that,
never tell me the odds.
You should have.
Is that the subreddit?
That's a sub. Yeah, never tell me the odds.
Anyways,
that's crazy.
So you were asking, do you have any scary stories? I want to hear yours first.
I don't have any.
What? Do you? I feel like you do.
Yeah, man, just go on. Go ahead.
Do you have any at your house, like right now?
Right now?
Do you feel like your house is haunted?
Look, for me, I don't feel like it's haunted because I walk around like in the dark. I don't care. Like being at my house, it's like the place, so I can walk around in the dark.
You haven't had very many houses.
No, I haven't. Well, I have back when I was younger.
Well, yeah,
when I was younger, but now
around a little bit.
Yeah,
But did you ever feel uneasy?
So wait a minute. You used to live in a house that was all kinds of haunted.
And which one?
When you guys lived in Doubt, like
the one in
Pleasant Grove,
yeah.
That house, your mom and my mom had all kinds of stories about that house.
Yeah, they told us. I mean, the one I remember they told me was about my fire truck, where one night it went off and my dad went to it was in a closet. He went over to grab the truck
because it kept waking him up.
Yeah, it kept waking him up during the night. So he took out the batteries. He's like, "You can't turn it on now." Little did he know,
that truck's like. On the beer.
Truck's been charging all night.
Yeah. I kept a little charge. No, so it kept, they say that later that night, it kept on going off. And he was like, what's going on?
George was just a baby back then.
Yeah.
They used to hear all kinds of shit on the monitor.
Did they tell you about the one? Yeah, the monitor one. So
I feel like that happened a lot just because the monitors were shitty back then, you know?
My grandma was there at the time. Yeah, my grandma was there for this one, which was, so I was in the crib, you know, baby. I don't know how old, 1 maybe.
You were a baby.
And my grandmother and my mother were sitting in the kitchen, like talking, right? And so they had the monitor, the baby monitor next to them. Whenever they hear over the monitor someone say, "Ay, qué lindo niño," meaning what a beautiful baby or whatever. In that moment, my mom didn't do anything, but my grandma got up real quick, ran over to me, and picked me up and brought me over to the kitchen. And from my mom's perspective, she's told me that whenever my grandma got back, that she was pale white. And she's like, ¿Qué pasó? My mom's like, like she didn't know what was going on. And so I think my grandma told her to get out. Basically, get out. There's someone like, my mom didn't understand. I guess didn't catch it, right? And so they say that someone was there watching me. But I mean, I feel like someone's watching me all the time. Yes. Isn't that the Twilight song?
Yeah.
Wait, did I say Twilight? But what's that show called?
La Dimensión
Yes.
Desconocida.
That one.
Yep, that was it.
So, do you have any stories about here?
No. But wait, let me tell you.
Okay.
You
have another one? Oh, yeah,
no, just to hear. There's always, I've always like heard noises and stuff here. Like,
you don't want to talk about it.
No, I do. It's just funny because, like, the one time the worst one that I can think of is one time it was me and Andrea, your cousin.
Yeah,
my cousin's daughter. We were sitting here. What the hell we were doing? We were just drinking or whatever.
More than likely.
David was coming or David was just leaving because Yvette and Kelmy were out of town. I don't remember what the situation was or why we were here. But at that moment, it was just me and her. And we were sitting in the kitchen, like pouring wine or whatever bullshit, like we always do around the island. And it wasn't like, did you hear that? It was like somebody knocked on the door. Like,
oh, God.
And it wasn't even dark yet. Because it was dark, but the light was on outside. And I had the blinds in the dining room open so you could see the door.
Oh, God.
So we both looked out and there was nobody there. I'm like, well, maybe they're standing like right at the door. So I went and opened the door. Nobody there. But it was, it wasn't.
It was like they opened the spring door. It was on the door.
On the door.
So the spring door was open.
And you were where?
We were in the kitchen.
Okay.
We were sitting around the island and somebody knocked on the door. Like we heard it. There was no question about it. It wasn't even like, did you hear that? What was that? No.
Yeah, somebody knocked. It's like open the door kind of thing. Yeah.
And we thought it was David. That's why we thought nothing of it when it happened. That's what it was. We were waiting on David.
Did you walk outside?
Yeah, I walked outside. Like somebody just knocked on my door. So I went in, I opened it, there's nobody there. So I opened the screen door and I walked down and I looked down. I'm like, okay. And I'm going back inside now.
And it was still day. You said
No. It was like 7 o'clock. It was dark,
okay.
But you could still see outside because my light was on.
Okay, so there is one thing
But hold on.
Sorry.
So I always hear noises in this house, but it's an old house, and I'm a pretty logical person.
Okay.
So it's like pipes, the wood creaking,
the fridge, the air,
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's some noises that are like, well, that obviously wasn't anything like that. But we've always had 2 cats in the house, and up until recently, the dog in the house. So my wife killed one of our cats recently.
I didn't think that would ever come out.
So we're down to one cat, but he spends his nights outside because he's a cat, so he's not hunting.
That's what you think.
And then I kicked our little dog out to the backyard, so she's an outside dog now.
Okay.
So now when I hear noises in the house in the middle of the night, I have nothing to blame it on. So I kind of shot myself in the foot with that. That's how I justified all these noises to myself. Like, oh, it's just a dog. It's just a cat.
It's just a cat.
I was like, oh, it was just me. What was that?
Oh, God. And I feel like, so something that like similar happened to me. I think it was like 3 months ago.
Here?
No, in my house. No, here, no. God, no. You know the one place I get terrified to go to? Or no, to stay at now. Because I used to stay there all the time, but my madrina's house, Staletti.
That house is pretty scary.
Yeah, it is a little creepy. It has a weird feel to it.
I don't know if
listen to her what she, whenever you're around her, ask her. Like, she'll be like, oh, yeah, I've been, she gets a muerto, like the muertos gets up on her. She hears things all night because she sleeps alone. She's like, yeah, I'm used to it. It's like, that house is haunted.
I believe that.
That's said.
Yeah, I get that feeling when I go in there. It's been a long time.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's gotten worse.
No, but there are houses that you kind of, the house I grew up in.
Walk in.
No, that one was.
You don't know.
You're talking about? No, are you talking about the one in El Paso?
No, the one in Juarez.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That house was definitely, I think that whole area was haunted.
The whole neighborhood?
Probably an old Indian burial ground or some shit, but ever since I was little, like, you would always hear stuff, see stuff. Like, we had a little corridor. In my memory, it was a long corridor because I was little, but it was just a 3-bedroom house.
Which one is this? The one
Is
with
that
the one next to my grandma's house?
Oh, that's, I don't know.
El barrio?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the where Mari used to live in, right?
Yeah.
That long one?
No. That's no.
Okay.
No, you don't know this house. I wasn't even born yet when we got rid of it. Every time I would like go to the restroom, every time I was in that hall, I would like somebody was behind me, like I could feel them breathing on me.
Oh, hell no!
I would always run. Like I couldn't walk down that hall. I was so fucking scared. I would always run down the corridor, like whether I was going to the restroom or back or to my bedroom or whatever. I would run in and out, and it was fucking crazy. My sisters, like, they saw all kinds of shit in that house. Like, all kinds of stuff happened in that house. But my grandma's house, which was next door, she gave us the property that we built our house on.
Mm-hmm.
Hers was even worse. Like,
I've been told.
Even as an adult, I will not go into that house by myself unless I absolutely have to. Like, I don't. Like, it just feels wrong.
Is that just that bad?
Thing. Yeah. God. And nothing actually ever happened at my grandma's house. It just feels wrong to me. Like, when I walk in there, I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, or you think that's an actual thing? Like, when you walk into a certain place, like, you can feel that.
I know it is for me. I'm just not for a lot of people.
Feel like
and I know
that.
most of the people I say that to don't believe me, but it is.
No, I do. Because I feel the same things on some areas, on some places. So yeah, I feel.
I lived in that house for a little bit too.
You did?
And it was.
Did you see anything?
I think a few things happened, but I just remember, that hallway. The restroom was like at the end of the hall to the left, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was like the last door to the left. I'm like, damn, I gotta go all the way down. It was again, it wasn't that long. It wasn't like a huge house, but
it was like
when you're little, it felt like. And then what made it worse is my mom was like, my mom believed in all this shit, but she wasn't. She wouldn't like the type of person to be scared. She would just like cuss him out and go grab the baby from the crib. While the rest of us were sitting our bricks.
Thank you.
But she was also a big believer in La Virgen de Guadalupe. So she always had an altar to the Virgin at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
So if you're walking down the hall, she had the Virgin up on the thing with like flowers or whatever and candles burning. I'm like, wow, that made it even scarier for me.
Actually, yeah. I mean, if
you would think you would feel protected, but no.
Because my other grandma lived right down the street. And
are we talking about the house that... I don't know. I think your uncle's in. I think your grandma lives over there, or lived. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 2-story one.
His parents met because they grew up in the same neighborhood. So
yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. So that one, but before it was just the 1-story. You didn't have all the addition. It didn't have any of that.
Terrifying.
So it was just one small area, and there was always a section of the house, like in the back, where my grandma and my great grandma. Those two spaces always felt. Really was my great grandma's space. Always felt like
heavy.
Like, I don't know. It to get from the living room to the restroom, you either go through my grandma's room and then great grandma's and then restroom, or you can go
around
living
outside.
room, kitchen, and then you kind of have to go through my great grandma's to get to the restroom. You know, like a little,
Yeah,
like a
Those
little
are old
turn.
Mexican houses where you just added on rooms as you
Yeah, no,
made money.
I I've been to that house.
Going through that backside, it was always like creepy, even like middle of the day, because it was dark. You know, because on the other side there was no windows or anything. It was just
Yeah,
ladrillo.
if I'm thinking about the same house, I've been to that house. Where something actually happened to me there. Where me and my cousin Fabian, your brother, we were upstairs sleeping we were basically in the living room with a little couch on the little mattress on the floor. But we were there just talking. I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something. We were just chilling, just talking, and then we had a wall behind us. But there was, I don't know. I feel like someone could have been on the other side, but I say there was someone on the other side. But then again, it could have been something else. I don't know. While we're sitting there talking, there was a moment where we just get real silent, and from like right next to us on the side of the wall, we hear someone say, "Hey," like real quiet. And to this day,
where was my cousin Cesar?
that's what I'm talking about. That's
If
what
you
I'm
don't know
saying.
the answer to that, it was probably him.
But see, the thing with that is like, let's say it was Cesar, because that's what I put it on. Like, I'm like, that was what he, like, because it's right. We would have heard that guy run downstairs or hear someone run around or walk around at least, or he would have come around and be like, y'all, whatever. No, we got under the covers real quick. And I was like, don't say anything. Just go to sleep. So I don't know. Like I said, it could have been Cesar or someone else. But no. So I have a story about this house.
I thought you started on a story about this house.
Yeah, it was.
This house?
My house, yeah.
His
Yeah.
house.
So
The
I
one
have two
that-
stories. There's one where like they knocked on my garage. Not on the garage, but like inside the garage where my garage is like basically right next to the living room. There's just a wall. So whenever one day I was sitting there by myself watching a Gabriel Iglesias, it was a special.
He's not fat. He's fluffy.
It's fluffy. It was that one actually. And someone knocked on the wall like 3 times. Like you hear the boom, 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 and it was like I knew it was right behind me. So I stood up and I was like, at first I was like, it was nothing. I didn't hear anything. It was, whatever. Let me just sit down real quick to continue listening and watching my show. At this time, I was waiting for my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend at the time, and
What's her name?
stop. So yeah, I was waiting because we were gonna go to the movies, and I sat back down, and 5 minutes later, I get that same knock 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. So this time I stood up, walked outside, and I was like, all right, let's assess the situation. This is what's going on. So at that moment, I was like, you know what? I got to get to the bottom of this. This is my curiosity peaked. It was the middle of the day. It was like 6 or 7. So I was like, I got to.
That's not the middle of the day.
All right. Sorry. Afternoon. My bad. You're right. Evening.
A lot of old people are already in bed.
So it was 6. The sun was still out. I walked back inside, and at that moment, my ex-girlfriend at the time showed up with her.
Wait.
Stop.
Your ex-girlfriend at the time or your ex-girlfriend now?
My ex-girlfriend.
Your girlfriend at the time.
Oh, no, at the time. At the time.
Your girlfriend at the time.
My girlfriend at the
Your
time.
ex-girlfriend now.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time.
Now.
No, sorry. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend now. My girlfriend at the time. So she.
Any confusion?
Sorry. She showed up, and she was with her parents and her brother. And so I told her, hey, tell your brother to come inside. I need him for something. So he walks inside, and I was like, look, you stand right here. I told him to stand at the door. It's like, I'm about to walk in through that door. If I don't come out in like 30 seconds, run to your parents and tell them something happened. So I walked in, I opened the door of the garage, and I turned on the light. So I'm looking around. I didn't see anyone standing in there. So I was like, all right, cool. So I walk in, and I'm like, something hit that wall.
The garage door was closed?
The garage door was closed. It was broken. We couldn't even open it. So I was like, something must have fell in the same exact spot 3 times. Yeah, there was nothing on the floor. So
Yeah,
that happened. And then 3 months ago, I also got a knock on the door at the middle of the night. It's like 2:00, and I was by myself. My dog started barking, so I was like, "Yeah, there's someone at the door."
Have you? Oh, keep going.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
have you ever debunked any of your noises, or like actually you're like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, all the time.
And then it's like, oh, it's just this pipe, or it's just
today, last night. Because last night, what the fuck was I watching this night? I'm telling you, this whole week I've been watching nothing but scary movies, which I do year round, but I try to space them out. And like Halloween time, I go all out, right? And I watch all the stupid movies, but because they're all stupid. I have to,
yeah, you're right.
Because you were in the conversation with David, right? How he knows he needs to debunk everything or whatever.
He feels he has to debunk everything.
Yeah,
he knows what
he feels like there's a reason.
Yeah, typically there is
for like, everything.
I mean, I'd like to say 100% of the time, but there's some stuff I haven't been able to explain, like that knock on my door.
Yeah,
but
anyways, sorry.
I was watching. I don't know what the hell I was watching. Probably Game of Thrones or Wrexham, and I heard like a huge knock in my backyard, like something fell. There's nothing in my backyard that could fall other than the cooler that I have sitting on top of the other coolers, right? So I look out, I stop what I was doing, turn the light on. All the dogs are standing there staring up at me. I have 4 dogs in the backyard. They're all standing at the door looking at me. I'm like, all right, well, something fell because the dogs wouldn't be sitting here looking at me if they hadn't. Walked out. There's nothing. I'm like, well, fuck. Here we go again. Whatever. But I went to bed. Nothing happened. This morning, I went out back to take out the trash, and the neighbor's fence fell.
Oh, God.
It was a loud bang. That's what it was. But I had left it at, I don't know what the fuck it was. But typically, yes, I will find what made that noise.
You go to a certain extent to find out. Because, for example, that door, you didn't go all the way out.
I did go all the way out.
You went out, but then you're like.
But also, it was, I'm telling you, I don't know if you can't remember, but if you're standing in the island where we were standing and you look out through the dining room window, you can see the front of the door.
You can see someone walking in.
So I knew it wasn't like somebody knocked on the door and then took off running. I would have seen them.
Yeah.
Because they'd have to go around the side of the house. So I knew that wasn't it. So by the time I walked outside, I was like, I walked out just to make myself feel better, but I knew there was nobody there. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to explain this one. That's what I said to myself. Like, it's not going to happen. So whatever.
All right, Joe, just go back inside. Nothing happened. You saw nothing happened.
Yeah, like a lot of times with the cats and the dogs, I'm just like, I'll just blame it on them just so I don't have to go searching. It's fine.
I don't want to open the wall.
Yeah.
Nah, what?
Well, if it's like plumbing or something.
Yeah.
Which I've found some plumbing stuff.
I feel like you would have happened like some stuff at your place. You've never had anything happen at your places?
No.
I think it's that time of year that, things start popping off.
People just start getting, what do you call it?
Like,
it's in their head. Everything's, it's
Halloween comes
front and center.
You know what thing, real quick, haunted houses that are like people create so people can go as like an event or like to go through a haunted house.
Like Thrylvania?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupidest thing ever.
Yeah, I don't like going to them.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
What do you mean?
Like,
like actual haunted houses?
No.
Like Thrylvania. I've never been either, but it's supposed to be like the best haunted house in Texas.
So it's like where people create a haunted or a house and then just have people masked up. Yeah, just scare people. It's a waste of money. It's overpriced to begin with, and it's just the dumbest thing that I don't know anyone could like. Even if someone's like, "Oh, you know what? Let's go to the haunted house." I was like, "No."
Yvette likes to go and she likes to take Olivia because Olivia likes being
I'm
scared.
so sorry.
I've never gone with them.
Really?
Every year she's like, let's go. I'm like, no, I feel about haunted houses the same way I feel about strip clubs. They're so stupid. You know they're fake. And you're not going to get anything out of it. Like, what's the point? It's just a waste of money.
Best comparison.
It's ridiculous.
That was the best comparison I've ever heard.
But yeah.
It all sucks. It's all fake.
Mayor's house. That was scary.
Yeah, I'd rather go do something stupid like that. We broke into an actual house that was, reported to be haunted in Sunnyvale, the mayor's house in Sunnyvale.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah, it was way
that
back in the day. I was scared shitless because it was full of spiders. I'm arachnophobic, so it worked for me.
So when you went, did you have to park on the street?
Park on the street and crawl through
the fence, or
it was the gates open. Yeah.
Is this still around.
I think they already remodeled.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a nice house,
But-
big property.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people
Love to
should,
live there.
if you're gonna do that, is like go to a real haunted place. It's like actually have the chance to die or something.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
make it interesting.
Yeah,
So
make it
that one was
interesting.
just like a long road with a dead end, and at the dead end was the gate to the house.
No way. That
And
sounds
then,
really.
you know, I don't know if you know the Sunnyvale area, but the Sunnyvale area is like a bunch of big houses.
It's just
rich
all
people,
trees and this
and
stuff.
it's,
Yeah.
wooded areas
Yeah.
and whatever. So the house was at the end of it.
over some railroad tracks, right?
Yeah. And it was
No
the only house
way.
there. So there's no houses around it. Just this house. It used to be the house of the mayor of Sunnyvale. So you'd have to like crawl through the iron gates and shit to get into the house. And then the house had a long drive. You had to walk all the way up to it. And it was cool.
Yeah,
Sounds amazing, actually. I don't
it
know.
was. I remember going a couple times, and it was. I mean, it was a bunch of kids. You know,
the
high
fun
school
part's
guys.
running away from it and trying to get
Yeah.
out in a hurry when somebody says something stupid and everybody acts scared. Yeah.
Yeah, I got all the way upstairs. Did you?
I don't remember how far we made it before somebody
Man,
said something
I
stupid.
would have made it to the front door.
And then
first.
some fucking idiot always,
Yeah.
fucks up, and they're like, "Boo, boo, boo," and everybody
just
fucking
runs.
takes off.
That's This like if you're gonna go with the
but-
same plan of actually trying to like see something or like stay there for at least an hour.
No, but it's scary just getting.
Driving up to a place.
Just working up the courage to go. Even
Yeah.
Also because
a lot of people didn't go. Like they would stay.
It's illegal.
Yeah, that too.
you get caught. It's like
Nah, you go to jail. I don't know if you go to jail, but
they probably wouldn't take us to jail, but they would
yeah,
scare the shit out of us for sure.
definitely. I've always told myself I want to go to that one bridge here in Dallas. It's in Plano or somewhere. That's reportedly one of the most haunted places in the United States.
A bridge here? I hadn't heard about that one.
The one
It's
with the kids
Yes, the
push the car or something.
something like that.
What?
What are you talking about? The same bridge? It's like a broken bridge. It's like you have to walk to you drive up to a certain spot, then the rest of the way you have to walk.
Oh no, I didn't.
All right,
What I'm
you
talking
guys
about
find
is
out what it is, and we'll post a link on Instagram.
Yeah,
or
for
something.
anyone
Not on
that's-
Instagram because you can't. We'll post it on Facebook.
For anyone that's gone, tell us your experience.
Yeah, I want to go to the bridge where the dogs commit suicide. I think it's in Ireland.
Hold on. What?
You heard about this?
So
Come on, man.
the dogs go to this bridge, like
No.
just-
The dogs don't just go over there.
No.
But if like people
commit suicide.
they go to this bridge and they're walking across the bridge with their dog, and the dogs just jump over the bridge to their death because it's a high bridge.
so there's no water down there.
I think there is water. I don't know, but dozens, if not hundreds, of dogs have died on that bridge.
And
That's weird.
They just
It's-
jump off.
that's weird. Like I was about to say, I don't want to say it, but I was like, I want to try it, but no, I don't want to. I'm not an animal killer.
I'll take my dogs. I'll take two of them. I can afford to lose two. I got two more. Mr. Wallace and I don't know. We'll flip a coin for the other ones.
Flip a coin. That's the
Gonna get trampled, dude.
that's crazy.
Dog hater.
I didn't know that. Yeah, dog hater. It's Alfredo
don't fuck
at
with
Enemy
cats.
Samples. Yeah, podcast. Yeah, there's a big following for those.
What?
Don't mess with dogs or don't mess with, and they're right.
Well, I think we talked about.
Don't fuck with cats, lady.
Yeah, that was the cats.
No, it wasn't the lady. Was
She's the one that started it. Yeah,
Oh,
it was the
okay.
Yeah, it
guy
was
that
a
was
lady.
doing it that we're looking for.
Oh yeah. Damn it! I was gonna say something else that was relevant to what we were talking about. I was
Bridge?
gonna look at you and talk to you, but I forgot.
The bridge or something.
We
Keep
were
going.
talking about bridges.
Sunnyvale.
No, just forget about it.
What was I gonna say?
There's a lot of haunted places. I've been meaning to take a haunted road trip for years, and I had all the places lined out. Like we're gonna start in Jefferson because they had the most haunted hotel in Texas or whatever, and then make a loop.
Oh, you're here in Texas?
Haven't made it yet.
I've heard about that. That road trip. I think.
I did go to the Crescent Hotel in what's that one city in
LA?
North Arkansas?
Ozarks, Bentonville.
No. Anywho, it's in Arkansas. It's one of the most if not the most haunted hotel in the country.
Did you stay?
One of the most famous. Yeah, I stayed there. I couldn't get the room. There's 2 or 3 rooms that are supposed to be the most active. Couldn't get. We were right across the hall from one of them.
Did you actually try
Try what?
Try what?
to get that whole get that room?
Oh yeah, the room's booked years in advance.
Oh,
We were
okay,
lucky to
okay.
even get a room, but I am going to try to get into one of those rooms one of these days. But it's cool. Like they do weird. Like nightly ghost tours and stuff, which are stupid. The ghost tours because like the guides dress up. I say it's stupid. Like it's stupid to people that aren't into that shit. I enjoy it because it's funny. But the place, like one of the previous owners was this fake doctor that used to
You're talking about Dr. Death?
No. Oh. He wasn't a fake doctor. He was a real doctor. Oh. Anyway, this guy would tell people that he had the cure for cancer and blah, blah, blah. And like a bunch of people died there. And they had the morgue down on the basement level. Mm. And like they take you through the morgue and all this stuff. And it's pretty cool. It's a cool hotel.
God. The one place I want to go visit is just Annabelle. So Annabelle's in Connecticut, I believe.
I think so.
Yes.
Wait, I thought there's this guy that has a TV show. I thought he bought her or something. He had her in
no
Vegas.
way. There's no way they would sell Annabelle.
Oh, I don't know.
The owners are like, this is a demon. There's a demon attached to this.
Yeah, but they're dead, aren't they? Didn't they both die?
Oh, they're dead, but would they really sell Annabelle? I feel like Annabelle is, I don't know. Annabelle is one of my like trips that I'm like, I gotta go see her.
So she's a demon or what?
There's a demon. There's a demon possessing the doll. That's what people.
Do you think? I don't know. It might be the same thing, but demons more realistic than ghosts, or is that the same thing?
Would you? I feel like it's considered the. Could you consider that both of them are the same thing, like demons and ghosts?
Because I don't believe in ghosts.
Okay, why don't
you believe in demons?
Do you believe?
I don't know. That's why. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. So I watch Supernatural and Supernatural.
They just seem more real. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna believe them until I,
that's
see one or feel one.
Like,
but I don't believe in ghosts.
I've always told myself like I never experienced like something like that, seen anything. But like I'm not gonna like for you it's like I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. But for me it's like I believe in it, but nothing's ever happened to me. And
so you believe in what, ghosts?
I believe in everything. I
believe in the possible existence of everything.
Yeah, that there's a possibility until it's proven that it's not. Somewhat at that point, yeah. Because I believe in ghosts. I believe in demons. Me and my cousins, whenever we were younger, we would sit there at night and like turn on demons caught on video or ghosts caught on video.
Oh no, that's stupid. I do watch a lot of, and then to that, I watch a lot of those type of videos on YouTube. Yeah, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah,
they're stupid, most of them.
Like people standing there, like, is there anyone in this room? Everything starts moving.
Those
I hate those.
Those are just. Don't even waste your time with
I hate
At least if you don't watch that, at least watch the ones that somebody put a lot of time and energy and a lot of CGI knowledge and a lot as creating a really good fake video.
It's just as good as finding Sasquatch. The Sasquatch videos.
Wait.
Sasquatch is real.
Yeah, there's no debating the existence of Bigfoot. Going. We're not doing this on this podcast, right?
No. They just keep you going until you don't
Bigfoot
see
2020, he lost whatever. Bigfoot 2024. Chupacabra
they just keep
president.
you going and they just keep you going to watch it and then he never comes out. And it's like, God, you almost had him. You almost had him that last episode.
Well, you sit there like
to next season.
10 episodes of like, we're gonna catch him.
But yeah,
but it's interesting.
Bigfoot's real.
You real.
Just can't catch him on camera.
Yeah, I can't. No. What were you saying right now? That something about something real.
Huh?
What did you say? Something was real?
Bigfoot.
No, before that, before we went off on Bigfoot. Oh, so there's this video and it was a video on a phone or old like camera in Argentina.
Look, I just got a notification from Facebook about a member of the Crescent Hotel Ghost Tour. There's the group you can join.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, look, it's. Hold on.
They're listening to us. They're listening to us live.
You join and you can post your pictures on there. Like when you go, you're supposed to take pictures everywhere you go because some people capture shit supposedly or whatever.
Yeah.
And I joined the group. Obviously, why not? But yeah,
well, that's cool. So
creepy that they just sent us a.
You know how they say the gnomes are not gnomes? Are they gnomes?
Duendes.
Duendes.
Yeah. There's
a video on YouTube where.
Small people
is a duende in Argentina.
There's no word for duendes in English.
I thought it was
like a cross between a gnome and a fairy. And
I thought it was a gnome. Yeah.
But a gnome's the little thing you see.
Yeah, but those are like you mean the ones that they put
huge though. Yeah.
Some gnomes.
Whereas duendes are supposed to be like smaller than that. They kind of look like that, but they're smaller. And it's so weird.
I mean, if you watch a video, this thing is like this big.
But it's thin. It's not fat like a gnome.
It wasn't. I see which one you're talking about, but it wasn't fat. But it's like you see it. It's dark. It's night, and there's a little light of orange. They're playing soccer.
It's the one in Argentina, right, or something?
Yes.
Yes. This is like one of the most famous duende videos ever. And
man, I would go.
Nobody's been able to debunk it though.
Yeah, exactly.
That video.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? So it's like, it's weird because you can't really say you faked it because that would be really difficult to fake.
She said.
So the duende is like he's walking towards them and they start like they take off or something.
Oh, I think I have seen it.
I'm sure you've seen it. It's a very famous video.
Listeners,
it's not a good video.
That's what I was going to say.
It's not a good video.
But it's old though.
All these videos from
that one. Okay, so listeners, we're pulling up the video right now.
Ghost.
You're gonna hear it. Yeah, it's really loud though.
They're just so fucking fake.
Wait.
This is we're not gonna sit here and watch this video because people can't see it.
There it is.
We'll post a link to it, but that thing is tiny.
And
that's also what she said.
And
it moves like
you see how it moves.
A duende, right?
Typical duende.
Like if I was imagining a duende, I would be like, yeah, that's.
What would it be? For those wanting to watch this, we'll post it on our Facebook.
It's an upright.
We'll post it, and
it's a humanoid thing, and it's upright, and it's moving really weird, and it's walking away. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, that's a duende video.
Like, has this been?
It's been analyzed by people. Like they can't conclusively say that it's faked or it's photoshopped or whatever. It's not manipulated.
Fucking kid.
Somebody put a kid in a costume, like whatever. But
it could be, but
because it could be that. It's just, it's real.
No, I mean, yeah, exactly, yeah.
The video is real, I guess, because that's what they are analyzing, right?
Right. They're analyzing it for signs of it being faked, like manipulated, and it's not. But that does not mean it's not a little baby that's walking and it's really short and it's.
But the way his feet move, the thing to me is like the way the feet moves weird.
That's what I'm saying. It hasn't been debunked. It's one of the most famous ones. It's out there. Check it out.
Well, it'll be on our Facebook starting
tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. We can post it tomorrow.
You can tease.
Well, tomorrow being Saturday.
Sorry. Yeah.
Or today.
Or today. Yeah, you're right. It's the but no, yeah, that's the type of videos we would watch.
I need to see these new iPhone videos of shit.
But those are like really cool. Like there's the one where there's what do you call it? Somebody like walks into a room and the drawer's open and there's a hand coming out of it.
Oh hell no!
They look like legit, but it's all fake.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You know ones I liked watching? The doll ones. Dolls were terrifying to me. Still large to this day. But like whenever they turn their heads or something.
Speaking of dolls, I have another story. Same house where I grew up.
Oh God!
When we were little, when I was growing up, my dad moved to El Paso. Right, we still lived in Juarez. And he would go back like whenever he could. And he would bring shit that people would give him or that he would buy or whatever. And he would like take what you want and what we don't want. We were going to donate to the church or whatever. Well, one time he came over and he had this box full of toys. And my sisters all went through it. And one of them, I think it was your mom. I don't know why I have it in my head that it was your mom. She took out this old jester.
Oh, God, that one.
Stuffed jester. It was a cool looking little dude.
Do you know the story?
No.
Listen.
And so we kept it. And what was weird about that, it was at the same time, around the same time, because I was a kid. I was like 7, 8 years old. And so that would have made my next older sister 13 or 14. And then the ones after that were all teenagers going into their early 20s, right? So at some point, Madi, one of my sisters, had a friend. They brought over a Ouija board. It was like Sunday night or whatever.
Oh,
my
God,
mom was
no
out of
way.
town. A little Ouija board session. All kinds of shit happened that night, according to me, according to them. The way I remember it, like it was freaky, but I was probably just like making shit up in my head. But So this clown's there, right? This jester. And we had a dog, or the first dog I remember that we didn't kill. Because I don't remember if the we had a German Shepherd named Flash that like my brother ran over accidentally or whatever.
Oh God!
But I don't remember if he came after or before Canelo. But Canelo was the first dog I remember. He was a stray. He actually belonged to some neighbors of ours, but they would let him loose, and he would just go to our house all the time. And my mom would feed him, and he would just hang out. So we just kept him. Canelo, and he was like a really good dog, really protective. Like he was chill, but he was really protective. So when we got this doll in the house. And I would go to the door, or somebody would go to the door. He would just sit at the door and bark into the house. Like he would just sit at the door, growl, and bark into the house. Like that's fucking weird. But nobody ever put two and two together, right? But at the time, because I was the youngest, it was my job to feed the fucking dog. I would go out there and feed the dog or whatever. Well, one day my mom, I don't know what she was doing, cleaning or whatever, and she found the Ouija board. She got fucking pissed. Leading up to this, ever since that clown got there, we'd been like, the typical hearing noises, like. Everybody in the house swore that no matter what room you went into, the fucking clown was there. Even though he was supposed to be at my sister's room. Mm-hmm. If you went into that other room, he was on that bed. If you went into this room, he was on that bed. And like no matter where you were in the room, he was looking at you. Like it was typical ghost movie behavior.
Real quick, that was my mother's doll.
See, I told you. I knew I remember that, right? See, so my memory is completely shit.
No, that's not. Luego? This is a good story.
My mom was getting tired of this fucking doll because, like, I'm telling you, shit was happening. Like, you would hear noises in the restroom, like, for no fucking reason. All this weird shit was happening, and she was blaming it on the doll. Like, fuck it, whatever. So that day, she found the Ouija board, and she went and grabbed the Ouija board and the doll just because. And she threw them out. She's like, go throw that shit in the garbage can. My sisters went and threw it in the garbage can, and she sent your dad to go buy petróleo. Came back with a gallon of petróleo.
No, listen, this. To hear it from someone else,
that shit in the fucking garbage can and sets it on fire, and like she drops the match in there, turns around, and like boom, the fucking thing blows up. Probably from all the fucking petroleum that she threw in there. And a fire burned for fucking ever. But that's literally the end of the story. But wait, no, that's not the end of the story. My mom threw the dog out, the clown out before she found the Ouija board. And I messed that up. She threw the clown out before she found the Ouija board, like a couple of days before. And when she threw the clown out, the dog would run in the house every time we opened the door. It's a dog that had never in its life been inside a house. Like, never tried it, never done it. Good dog. You'd open a door and he would run inside because he was waiting right by the door. Like, he would just by the door, crouched, waiting, looking inside the house. As soon as you open the door, he would run inside. Like, what the fuck?
Why is it running inside now?
I thought at first when the clown was still inside the house, he would like growl into the door. I thought he was growling at me, but I'm like, no. So I would ask your dad for help to feed him because I had to go like those old cans of dog food and mix it with our leftovers and all that shit. And he was like growling at me. I was scared. But anyway, once he started running into the house, that's when my mom decided to burn it. So she grabbed the Ouija board and the doll, burned them both, whatever. And that's pretty much the end of it. But I swear to God, the next day I went to that trash can and I expected to find like the Ouija board and the doll still sitting there, like in every other movie I've ever watched. Like, they were like, it was nothing but ashes, luckily, but it was still crazy.
Oh, so there was nothing but ashes?
Yeah, the clown was there.
My mother told me that thing came back.
No.
It was like, she was like, yep, we found it there again.
And this is why I was always scared as a little kid, because your mom and the rest of my fucking siblings would tell stories like that. Made that shit up. The rest of it was true. Yeah,
and it came back.
The clown did not come back.
No, I think she told me like it came back, and then that's when my
no. It did come back in the house. Somebody brought it in, obviously, because she threw it out, and it was out there for days. I don't remember how many days. Okay, so that's when the dog was running in the house.
Yeah, and then someone brought it back in.
Somebody brought it back in, and that's when she found the Ouija board and burned them both.
But why would it have came back? Or like, who would have brought it back?
Well, somebody
that demon was calling to someone and was like, hey, bring it back. Bring it back.
Man, you never know.
Hey, I feel like, I don't know, probably. It's like you're going to walk by the trash can. I was like, hey, my doll. I don't know. It probably was my mother. I don't know. Something really.
That's just crazy.
No, yeah, that was the best story I think I've ever heard.
I told that story way too fast.
You were way really too excited.
Yeah, I was. And George was hyping me up. It's actually a better story as well.
Hey, no, you got to listen to the story.
That was actually scary.
Yeah. I kind of have to go now.
Have you used the Ouija board?
I have one. You want one?
No.
Actually,
oh
I
my
have
God.
two.
No.
Yeah, Alfredo's old apartment in Eastgate.
Right.
Eastgate?
He had one. And me and Lizette used it one of the times they they would go out and stuff and leave us there. And me and her just, I think it was just me and her. Well, it was always just me and her. So
yeah, no,
y'all weren't there.
I've never used one. It was just that's a no for me. Like
nothing happened.
I'll wait for.
I feel like something did happen, but I kept blaming her and she kept blaming me. So it was just like whatever. It just kept spelling all these demon names.
Really?
I don't know what it means.
No, for me it was like I'm never gonna go look for it. Like if it happens, it happens. But okay, I'll look for it if I go to 100 place
right now.
But yeah, exactly. Like right now, it could happen. It's tonight or something. But I'm not gonna go. I pull out a Ouija board and say, "Hey, I'm here."
We can do it right after this.
I'm not doing that.
You just said if it happens, it happens.
If it, yeah, but that's different. You're going to set up
for it.
No, I'm not. But you're setting it up.
Wait, how are you gonna just like accidentally run into a Ouija board that's set up?
No, but I'm like, oh look, a Ouija board.
No, that's the thing. Okay, I tried making a Ouija board once.
Fuck it. You know what? Next week when you come in, there's just gonna be one sitting on the table. Oh, look at that.
I'm not recording next week. I see a Ouija board. I'm walking out. No, but like I tried making one. You know,
made you look.
Oh God, stop. Back in the El Paso. So they have a house. My grandpa had a house over there in El Paso on Horizon, right? The one in Horizon.
Wait. We'll come back to that story. This fucker said he didn't have any stories. He saw a dead person when he was a little kid.
What? You saw a dead person?
I don't believe in ghosts.
He didn't say it was a ghost when he saw
it. It was a dead body.
Okay, all right, fine. Oh, fine, you're right.
Where? Yeah, when we lived
El Paso?
We lived in El Paso. We lived in this house that was also fucking haunted. Because, we're Mexican. All our houses are haunted.
All of them.
Yeah. And when him and Lisette, cousin, he was just talking about they're the same age. They grew up together.
Yeah.
They were little kids. They were like 4 or 5 years old. And it was, I don't remember, it was my mom or Lisette's mom was the only adult in the house or whatever. And these two clowns were playing around the house or whatever, and they both came running to her, said, "Hey, there's a man standing behind the couch in the living room."
Oh, hell no.
And she's like, "What?"
I do remember that.
Oh, my God.
And they both came and told the same fucking story. There's an old man with a hat standing behind the couch in the living room. And Lupa's like, "What?
How long? Wait, how long have they been living there?"
Oh, we lived there for years. Yeah.
And how long was it until you saw that man?
I don't know, because we saw him. I never personally saw him, but they saw him, and my oldest brother and his wife, the lady that they went and told, saw him when they coming back from. It was me and my other nephew in the back seat, and then my brother obviously was driving, and my sister-in-law. And it was late at night. They were coming back from hanging out at a cousin's house, and they were pulling into the driveway. They saw him sitting in the front porch on a rocking chair. Same description.
So, okay, he was standing there and then he sat down, I guess.
No. He was in the living room.
Locations, right?
Like when they saw him, he was in the living room standing behind the couch, and they described him to my sister-in-law. So she knew the description of the man. And that one night they were coming back, and my brother looks over and sees him, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then she looks over and she's like, "Hey, that's the guy that they described."
So what did the man do?
Nothing.
So, like, after you saw him?
No, I mean, we ran and told, and he was gone. Right?
Hold on.
Yeah, when she came to check, there was nobody there.
So this is a dead guy. This is a ghost.
So
that's
fits
a ghost.
the description of the former owner of the house.
Oh, so you saw a ghost?
Yeah, that's why I say he saw a dead guy.
Yes, I don't know.
But he was a little kid, so he doesn't really remember. He remembers doing it, but he doesn't remember the details.
That's the house that we were in when we were looking for. When Grandpa passed, that's the house that he had all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, it still looks creepy.
Our house is creepy too.
We're talking about the one on the corner?
No, it was a big. For us, it was big. It was a white house.
And the Horizon house was. Someone told me that all the doors closed at 6 p.m.
What? No, nothing ever happened in that house. That's a lie. I lived there for years.
Serge is lying to you.
That was a safe house? Okay. I love that house.
I thought, no, that wasn't that house. One time I was in 7th grade. Whoa. What happened here?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Nah, hell no. Did you do this on purpose?
No, what the hell just happened? Well, it's still recording over there, but...
Wait.
Adrian, did you hit something over there?
That went into power save
What
point.
am I going to hit?
Is your computer on? If this stays on, if this stays on the recording, listeners, something just happened.
We're having technical.
This ain't no technical difficulties. That whole thing just turned off.
Everything's...
Oh my gosh! Are you talking about ghosts now?
Did you do something? Y'all better not be playing with me.
Dude, what are you talking about, man?
I swear.
Everything's plugged in. I don't know what happened. The computer just shut down.
Fuck.
We still have
Jesper.
We still have the SIM card
pops up
in here, so
That would be fucking funny.
What'd you say?
Yeah, Jesper or whatever his name is.
Ah, hell no! That thing will show up again. Stop! I'm not looking behind me. I'm not looking behind me. I'm not doing that. I'm actually.
You're actually a little scared right
No,
now.
I'm not. I'm not. I don't get scared. It's like
You keep saying that.
no, like I used to be scared of like clowns. Clowns were like my one thing to be scared. And I think it started whenever I watched it as a little kid, and that thing called out my name. So, yeah,
That's what scared you?
well, I mean that's what started it.
You know what scared me?
What?
You ever been to a matachin? Matachines? Los matachines?
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
There's always fucking guys dressed up. Did you ever do that?
yeah, they had the two. They were supposed to be there to scare off the. I don't remember what their purpose. They had a purpose. But there was two guys that were dressed up as like a devil and something else.
Like, just, there was always two guys dressed up as something scary.
As an old people, no.
All right, hold
old
on.
man.
No.
Let me restart. What the fuck happened, man? God damn it! I hope we didn't lose the whole fucking thing.
Well, we still have the SIM card.
Yeah, but that one's a bitch to edit.
Yeah.
Let me try this. I swear I'll edit this out. Maybe.
So we're not gonna address the power outage.
Oh, we're not gonna undress. What the hell?
Huh?
Did you say undress?
No, I said address.
You said undress.
I did not say
I heard
address.
undress.
Oh my god.
Play it back. Wow. There's ghost in here.
Yeah, well, let's
It was-
just continue.
it was a good
I'll
exchange.
take it off the same card. It's fine.
All right. Well,
Anyways, what was I saying?
about the match.
Oh, yeah.
Cappuccinos.
The reason, so on with the matachines, there was always two guys or more than two, whatever.
Yeah.
If you guys dressed up as like something scary,
Mhm.
it could be anything. And they were fucking rough. Like, they would fucking chase you.
Oh, really?
Like, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah, their purpose was to scare you, but I can't remember why.
But it was, when I was little, you know, as a little kid, you go see the matachin and then they come out and they're pretty aggressive. Like, no, like they would just chase you and we were like, ah. Those guys are fast too. Like, I don't know, but that's what I was scared
That'd be
of.
terrifying. Yeah, no, you're right. I saw one in Mexico, but they were dressed up as old men, like crippled people. Oh no, that's the baile de los viejitos. Never mind. That was different. Yeah,
Yeah, not
but
the same thing.
yeah, Matachines. No, I don't think I've ever. I probably have seen them. I just don't remember. That's before the outage. What were we talking about?
Man, I forgot. This is messing with me. This is annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I'll leave it alone.
I wonder if we went too long on those scary stories. But this is
It's a Halloween
episode.
It's
It's
a
fine.
Halloween episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
Y'all want to end it now?
Is it?
Y'all want to end it now?
I mean,
Okay,
it kind of
yeah.
killed the vibe. So,
Oh, with the power outage or the ghost?
Yeah. All right. Well,
all
I
right.
guess let
They guys.
we'll post the all the clips and stuff of what we've been talking about on Facebook and Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll post it on
You can't
Instagram.
post links on Instagram.
You can post, yes, you can, as a story,
That's a story. Yeah.
or you can post them as I can post a video as a reel. I'll do something. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But so you guys enjoy this Halloween weekend. Remember, you can always follow us on Instagram at @enmistiempos_podcast. On Facebook, we're Mis Tiempos Podcast, just all together. On Twitter, we're EMT Pod, because I still couldn't fit the whole name. TikTok, which I don't think we've made any videos, but we will get to that. It's
Just one.
EMT_en mis tiempos podcast. Also, so remember, don't eat the. Oh no, that's the. I was gonna.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah,
Where are you going with that?
I was like, wait, we're not there yet. Don't eat the yellow snow.
No, but hey, if y'all do anything fun, go to a costume party, get dressed up or whatever. We'd like to see pictures, so post them on wherever the hell you want.
Oh yeah, post them. Yeah,
share them with us.
Also,
fun of you.
Tell us
the winner might be our next guest. I don't know.
Or maybe yeah. Or tell us your scariest story. We would like to read them on next week's episode real quick. I just give a little,
and we should have asked for those last week.
Has anybody been possessed or anything like that? I don't know. Dia de los Muertos is coming up, so
that's true too.
Not the same, but
no. And yeah,
still email us.
Email us. No, or, okay, just comment. I don't like emails. Just comment. I don't see the emails.
You don't see the comments either.
I don't, honestly.
Or the messages.
Well, I mean, we never have
Anyways.
anything that
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Woo! It's like.
Yeah.